late lunch break. I'm going to call it a little lunch break, and let's play some chess. Let's get some Mortal Kombat in. I'm going to call this Trash Talking 420. These are going to be trash talking lessons. Let's pretend for the moment that we're at the park. Trudy asked for 420, and there's probably going to be something a little bit more, but I thought this would be an interesting one or a fun one. So let's have some fun. Know yourself and berate the fool who's decided to be on the other side of you. Know thyself is somewhat important. I think this is the top rule. I'm making this the top rule, and this is the most important rule. So, blaze one if you got one. Let's have some fun with some chess after the first lesson. Like when I used to teach chess, it used to be the lesson and then chess. Know thyself. I think that this one is dramatically important. This question of what are we or who am I? I would argue that you are water in a glass. That for the most part, you are an equation. An equation within an equation, but overarching nonetheless somewhat of an equation. It's a cacophony of enumerated values, which means that for things, for example, things aren't Boolean or integers or something to that effect. You have things that are like colors, red, blue, orange, green, etc. That's considered an enumerated value as it goes down. It's not something that's explicitly part of the system. It's something that's given a value on top. I'm using the term because the term, I think, fits because of what we consider and experience as life. We think that life is too big to put into some level of an equation that is from purely our perspective. The water in the glass thing, if you were born, for example, in the Soviet Union, or if you were born in feudal Japan, or if you were born in an apocalyptic hellscape where you were fighting cannibals and you had civilization had for the most part fell apart, or if you were born in the Star Trek universe, you or whatever starts off that kernel of you is still you. The difference is, however, your environmental circumstance. Your environmental circumstance is fundamentally shaping who you are. There is no absolute you in this context. There is no absolute you in this context. Whatever your environment is, the traits that are necessary for you to survive are for the most part the traits that you accrue around. This notion of us or as I, you can look at this from the perspective of God or from the perspective of a software engineer. It looks like an equation, like I said, a series of enumerated values. This kind of recursive logic that grows on itself, that grows, accrues, that becomes, learns, and it does these things all at once while being forced to endure somewhat of a data stream, and in the context of that data stream, make choices. What gets interesting in this to me is whether or not, if you were put into a situation 1,000 times, would you make the choice 1,000 times exactly the same? Meaning, is the choice purely determinative by all of these other factors that essentially have made you what you are? If Superman was raised by Martha Kent versus Superman being raised in Nazi Germany, being raised in Soviet Union, Superman would be something different. Even though there's an essence of Superman, that's still Superman. We are the same. We human beings are equations, or you can say enumerated values. In this context, this is important to know when you are about to go into battle, especially chess battle, because it gets across that just like you have certain weaknesses as a human being. What gets interesting though is whether or not there's an extra special factor on that equation. Like Bob goes into a baker, kills the baker, robs him, asks his friend to help him bury the body. His friend turns him in, Bob goes to jail. When Bob is standing in front of the judge, if that was you, would you have not done it? And what I mean by that is, if given all other environmental factors being the same, is there something extra special about you where you or something that you consider an essence of you would have stopped you from doing exactly what Bob did? Are all of us the same? Or is there some extra special factor on the equation that makes it somewhat different? You know your weaknesses. And as you know yourself as just a man, that other person is also just a man. And as such, he can fail. He can be berated. Berate everything. Attack constantly. Go after him. His clothing, his hat, his hair color, his earrings, whatever. Go after him full bore. In the same way that you know that you could be hurt, and in the same way you realize that that person sitting across from you is just you. Ultimately, you're just punching yourself. Hit him as hard as you can. Berate, berate, berate. The rules to this is straightforward. 7 games. If there's a loss of 2 games, we're done. That's my rule set for this. It's my I have like when I'm doing my shows, I take an intermission at some point. Oftentimes I only eat 1 meal a day, so I'm not really eating lunch. So oftentimes I play chess. I put a bar around the door on the number of games that I play. If I lose 2, I stop. That's the rule. That's not always easy because sometimes you get into these grudge matches where you want to play more. But I do that to keep me honest in regards to getting my ass back to work. YouTube Red is giving free super chat. What? I don't know what that means. It's giving free super chat. All right. So let's play some chess. If I lose 2 games, this is done. So it's possible that this may be very fast. Also, I don't control who shows up. There's a version of this game that just puts anybody up. So, oh, by the way, my rating is so low because I play sometimes at like 5 in the morning when I shouldn't be playing. Either I've been intoxicated or otherwise just shouldn't be playing. All right, so let's reconnect. Ooh, this is, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. All right. This, and I think I know what this is. This, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was here. It's like my Twitch screen or something. All right, and there's one more somewhere. There we are. Yeah, get rid of that. All right, good. All right. There was something else I want to talk about. Oh, so, you know, I grew up in a barbershop playing chess. And trash talking was just kind of part of that. I remember the first time, there used to be this guy named Big Daddy, Big D. And he used to sit in there like, you know, show his muscles. He'd be like, feel my muscles, I'm Big Daddy. You know, he'd be like doing jumping jacks in the barbershop. Just insane stuff that we used to rag on each other so bad. Even outside of the barbershop. You gotta be the first thing is to realize whether or not trash talking is for you, because some people will get pissy about it. Ultimately, it's most fun when everybody around, for the most part, just kind of accepts the fact that they're going to get ragged on. For me, it was easier because I could just kick everybody's ass, and so I can be impervious and above it all. Not recently, I got my ass handed to me, in which case I decided to get my former strength back. All right, this guy's White Rabbit. White Rabbit. Is that the Matrix? That's the thing from the Matrix, right? He believes that he's the way. Is that what it is?
Check.
Yeah. I'm no longer in check, sucker. I got a feeling that White Rabbit is gonna get pounced on. No pun intended. Give me that. That's called a fuck up. That's what that's called. Yeah. And get safely away. People give you stuff. You are supposed to say thank you, right? Alright, I'm gonna break that up. What you boys doing over there? Yep. Attack. 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 He had a crummy openings. So, you know. White Rabbit should have put a picture up. I want to know whose ass I'm kicking. Give me this. You don't have enough time, dude. At least I don't think you have enough time. If we're betting on this, my bet is that you don't have enough time to do what you're trying to do. But I could be wrong. You never know. I'm not always right. I fuck up sometimes. Not to mention I'm talking while I'm playing.
Check.
That's a check. Yep, that's a check. Ooh, that's called losing it. Ooh, he's about to lose a leg. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, dog. You know what? Don't get cute. Don't get cute. Don't get cute. Don't get cute. Just give me that. Alright. Just hunker down. Keep your pieces. But I say this, when I developed that rook, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's trying so hard. God knows he's trying so hard. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on him, so let's bring that queen over there. Make sure they ain't doing that. They ain't got no business doing. Yeah, dog, I need y'all to, you know, play that loud music somewhere else. Give me that. Give me that. You can resign from here, dude. Nope. You can resign, dude. There you go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. White Rabbit having the dignity to know when he's bested by a better man. A much superior, better man. That's how it's done. Alright. DFSS star. I have no idea what that means. But I'm sure he thought it was awesome when he wrote it. Him and him alone. His mom might have told him that it was a great name, but not so much. This. I forgot how to play this. I'm gonna knock him back though, because I don't want to have to deal with him. And alright. I don't want that rook going there immediately. And I kind of want to get my king out the middle of the board because I don't like the way this looks. The center is too fluid. This pawns are lusty. They have a lust to expand. And that expansion kicks this knight, which causes problems. That's fine. I just don't want no parts of that, sir. I just don't want no parts of that. Get out of there. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Just because your rating is bigger than mine, buddy, I'm not afraid of you. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I do think that's what we're doing. Oh, did I just fuck up? Yeah, I did just. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I did. No, I didn't. Because that guy's protected. Oh, you got kids at home. Protect your kids. Protect your kids. Oh, okay. Okay. You wanna mess around? All right. Give me that for my troubles. Give me that for my troubles. All right. Pay attention to the time, Jay. 1:36. All right. Mission 1. Get the remaining pieces developed. Yep. Attack that. Develop. And what else can we steal or attack? Attack him. Taking that bishop, dude. If I don't do anything else, I'm taking that bishop. And just be a dick about it. Alright, caught up on time. Good. Rooks have less to expand also. It's not just pawns. Like the way that rook sat on that rank. That's a dickish thing to do.
Check. Check.
You did it. Let's do that. I need to disrupt that. Alright. A bite. Yeah. Shit. That's alright. That's a problem. Actually, that's not a problem. That's alright. Make a love it. This is battering ram.
Check.
Give me that. Alright. Get out the way.
Check.
Stop fucking with me.
Time warning.
Give me that.
Check.
Run.
Check. Check. Check.
Motherfucker! God damn it! Bastard! Fucking DF star. Alright. One of the rules is I have to challenge the rematch, whoever I lose to. DF star might be the thing that puts me out of business. Hey man, I'm having trouble with moving my mouse. So it's slower. But, you're about to have a bad day. Alright. Yeah, I want to go back here. Alright, 2 minutes, 43 seconds. This will just be a pain in the ass. Just curious. Well, clearly he can't stay there. Alright, well, we have different understandings clearly. Can't take the chance he'll try to use a knight as a battering ram by pushing g6, h6. I don't think he has another angle to get to h7, so that knight is about to die. Yeah, give me that. Why not? Hold the line. Let's see. What the fuck? That's aggressive. Alright, we don't have all day. So if I had to choose a move, I suppose this would be it. Everybody's nailed down, I think. You got 19 seconds to do something fabulous. 10, 9, runs away. Get out your way, dude.
Check. Check.
Now what? Now what?
check, check,
Oh, fuck.
check,
Forgot about that, bro. Alright, but he loses that, so I can continue on my merry way. Uh-oh. I can't lose any more games. This guy's 1,800. Race, yeah. I don't know what that is. Right. One of us is not going to walk out this place. I know that much. These are brutal, vicious games. Let's back him up. That's alright, you get castle. Knock this shit down. Radiating too much over there on my side. Right.
check, check, check,
That's not nice.
checkmate,
Motherfucker. I am sitting here looking at this, and he's... Alright. That's 2. When he said injure me, he injured my pride. That sucked. That hurt. Epic 1. What's happening? Epic 1. Indeed, Caspar over the case study and chess not necessarily translate in other fields. No, it doesn't. Not necessarily, no. Not necessarily. It does not. Alright, I'm going to end this because my rule is if I lose 2 games, those didn't have to be 2 games back to back. I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes. So, it's just however long it takes to get to the next video up. While I was sitting at the place waiting with my wife, I ended up doing there were 3 items that I wanted to do, and then another one kind of dropped into my email box. So, I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. Like 5 minutes. I'm trying to be more accurate with the time frame. I know I'm horrible with time. I think that hurt me with Richard Wolf. So Richard Wolf, he comes onto the channel multiple times. Love the guy like nobody's business. My wife loves the guy. I think my mom even loves the guy. And I asked him to come on for like 15 minutes to discuss a topic. Now, if you ever let Richard Wolf talk, Richard Wolf talks for like 15 minutes if it's just one video. Nothing wrong with that. I love it when he does it. But that's one question. I had like 3 questions. So I asked him the 3 questions. I think it ended up being like 30 minutes. Made a liar out of me. Now, he doesn't know me well enough to know that Jamarl doesn't have a really good concept of time. I think he just looked at it as, he said 15 minutes and he didn't try to hit for 15 minutes. Nevertheless, hopefully he comes back on the channel one day. That said, I'm going to end this here. I will see you guys 5 minutes, 10 at the most. Thanks all.